morning, students. As yesterday, I taught you the lesson A Truly Beautiful Mind, and I completed it. And today, I am going to discuss over the exercise that is given in your book. Please open your book and see the exercise that is given. Question answer. Here question first given. Here are some headings for paragraphs in the text. Write the numbers of the paragraphs for each title against the heading. The first one is done for you. Einstein's equation. These some lines are given that you have to arrange into a paragraph. Which line will be the first line already given, and on the basis of the story of Albert Einstein, you have to arrange them. First of all, first, second, third, fourth, like this. You have to arrange this, and the line number you have to write here in the box. So the first question do in your book. It is not needed to write in your note. Now see the question number 2. Who had these opinions about Einstein? Whose opinion are these? First given, he was boring. You have to find out who had said that Albert Einstein was boring. The first I will tell you, just to have studied that the companions, the friends of Albert Einstein were calling him brother boring. So who had said? The playmates of Einstein, the companions of Einstein, the classmates of Einstein, any right. In this way, on the basis of that, you have to find out the statements who had said these. It is very easy. You have to write yourself. And question third, explain what the reasons for the following are. Einstein leaving the school in Munich for good. Einstein was not satisfied in his school as you have studied. Why he was leaving the place Munich? For his good, for his better education. He wanted to go there in Switzerland. Now further two questions that given. Einstein wanting to study in Switzerland rather than in Munich. What was the reason why he disliked the school of Munich and why he had gone to Switzerland? You have to mention that. Einstein staying in Milan and Eileen in reality I have told you as a associate friend. Why he selected Mileva Myrick? The reason as she was qualified. So you have to mention according to the lesson that you have studied. What do these tell you about Einstein? What this opinion that Einstein had given? Why he wanted to go to Switzerland? Why did he choose Mileva Myrick as his wife? He wanted to marry her, and why he disliked the rude regulations of the school in Munich. All these mentions, all these that he has been mentioned here, you will find out what type of person Einstein was. You have to write answer after thinking it. Question number 4. What did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office, and why? While you had studied, Einstein had got a job and he was checking, he was observing the inventor's work, whether it is right or wrong. At that time, he was also doing something sacred thing. So here given, what did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office? He said this because he had kept the sacred ideas that he was inventing something, and that sacred ideas that he had written in paper, those papers were kept in the desk drawer. So it was called the patent office. Now see question 5. Why did Einstein write a letter to Franklin Roosevelt, the president of USA? So reason we have known that how the German scientists during the government of Nazis, they had invented atom bombs that were destructive. Knowing this, Einstein had written this letter to the president of USA, United States. Now see question number 6. How did Einstein react to the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? As you have studied in your book, chapter 7, his mind had changed. He wanted world peace, and he had written an official letter to the United Nations to make world peace. This was the reason we have studied. And seventh question is, why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? People remembered him as a world citizen because he wanted world peace. He did not want destruction of the world, so he had warned the other countries. Yes, students, in this way you have to write question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Do in your note. Question first you will do in your book. Here in the box you have to fill up, and question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you have to write in your notebook. Now question 8 also should be in your book, because here there is box in this place. You have to write. You have to arrange the sentences. Which sentence will be the first, which second, which third, which fourth, like this, on the basis of the story of this lesson. In this way, students, this chapter is completed. You have to solve exercise, and today I am going to teach you the next poem. The name of this poem is The Lake Isle of Innisfree. This poem is composed by William Butler Yeats. This poem is composed by William Butler Yeats. Students, when a poet composes a poem, it is not written this poem has been written by not composed by. While poem, because poem is composed, and the prose, story or novel or drama, all these things are written by the author or writer, but the poem is composed by the poet. So the name of this poem is The Lake Isle of Innisfree, and it is composed by the poet William Butler Yeats. Students, first of all I am going to give you introduction about this poem. Students, the poet William Butler Yeats wanted his peace of mind. He did not want to be disturbed in a busy city where there is noise, pollution and crowd. He did not want such type of atmosphere, so he wanted his peace of mind, and so he decided to go to the place. The name of that place was the Lake Isle of Innisfree. What is the Lake Isle of Innisfree? Here meaning I have written. The Lake Isle of Innisfree is a small island in a lake in Ireland. In Ireland there is a small island, and it is in a lake, so it is called the Lake Isle of Innisfree. At that place, the poet William Butler Yeats wanted to go. If the question will come, why did William Butler want to go to the Lake Isle of Innisfree? The answer will be William Butler Yeats wanted to go to the Lake Isle of Innisfree to get his peace of mind. You have to write this answer. Students, this is the title of the poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree, and this Lake Isle of Innisfree is a small island in the Lake of Ireland. So see the introduction. He wanted to go there, and he wanted to make a hut, make a cottage there by using foil, by using clay and wattles, twisted sticks for making the fence. So he wanted to use soil, he wanted to use twisted sticks for making fence. By this he wanted to make a cottage there, and he wanted to live there, so that he could get the peace of mind. Many things are given here. Step by step I will tell you. First of all, let's see the first stanza. I am going to recite the stanza. Open your book, then I will explain it. Now see. I will arrive and go now, and go to Innisfree. and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 being rose will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee loud glade. Students, see the first line. I will arise. Arise means stand up. Arise. The poet wanted to stand up. Wherever he was sitting, he said, I will arise. I will stand up and go now and go to Innisfree. The poet wants to stand up from the place where he was, and he wanted to go to Innisfree, is the lake Isle of Innisfree in Ireland. He wanted to go there. And what he wanted to do there? Second line. And a small cabin built there. The poet William Butler Yeats wanted to make a cabin. Cabin means cottage. Cabin means cottage. Cottage is hut. Right now, the poet William Butler Yeats wanted to make a hut at the place. Name of the place, the lake Isle of Innisfree, that is situated in Ireland. And he wanted to make a cottage there. But how he would make which cottage? By using which materials? Here given there. And a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. Wattles meaning already given you would see. Twisted sticks for making fence. Here I have also written. Twisted sticks for making fence or wall. He wanted to make a cottage there at that place by using the wattles, means twisted sticks that is used for making wall or fence. He wanted to use it, and he also wanted to use clay. Clay means soil. Using these two things, clay and wattles, he wanted to make a cottage in that at that place. And some other thing also he wanted to do there. See the third line. 9 bean rows will I have there. He wanted to grow 9 rows of bean. Bean a type of seed that he wanted to grow for his vegetable, to use it as a food. So he wanted to make a cottage there, and he wanted to grow 9 bean rows so that he would get vegetable there. And a hive for the honeybee. And he thought that when he would make a cottage there, and he would grow 9 rows of bean there he will get a beehive in which honeybee would live, and live alone in the bee loud glade. Bee loud is buzzing sound of honeybee. He thought that when he would be there, he would go there and he would make a cottage, and where a hive of honeybees will be there, then he would listen to the buzzing sound of those honeybees. And glade means open space. Glade means open space. Now see the explanation, students. In the first stanza, the poet describes his longing, his desire to go to the lake Isle of Innisfree that is situated in Ireland, and he says that he will stand up and go to the lake Isle of Innisfree in Ireland, and when he will reach there, he will make a small cottage by using clay and wattles, and he would grow 9 rows of beans, and he would have a hive for the honeybee, and he would live there alone, and he would listen the buzzing sound of those honeybees in that open space, and he would get the peace of mind. In this way, students, in the first stanza, you have known that the poet William Butler Yeats wanted to leave his place, and he wanted to go to Ireland, where he wanted to make a cottage by using clay and wattles, and he wanted to grow 9 rows of beans for his vegetables, and he would also have a hive of honeybees, and he would get peace of mind while he would listen the sound of buzzing sound of honey bee. Students, you should revise this poem at your home. You should write the difficult meanings that I have written here and solve the question answer of the previous lesson. That is including to mind, and further I will teach you tomorrow. Thank you.